why would that even? I don't get anything this guy's saying.
So, right, like this is the thing. His arguments like contradict his own arguments. Are you now saying the sun is in the clouds, like low enough to be in the clouds?
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I need an explanation why the clouds
Sure.
look. They're
No,
going
you're-
behind
Yeah,
the
I can
sun.
help you. I can help you. So we're gonna start with a counter reason first, and then I'll tell you the actual reason. Okay. The counter reason is
Yeah.
if the sun was in the clouds, would not every being on the planet that can see the sun see the same clouds?
Nope, because that's due to perspective. These clouds are actually so far away that just
All
looks
right,
like.
hold on. We're gonna do this again. I have the sun, and the sun
Okay.
is surrounded by clouds.
Oh, okay.
So no matter where I am on the planet, if I can see the sun, should I not also be able to see the ring of clouds around it?
It's not actually a ring because it's not that close. Look at your ring. Your is touching the cup. The clouds are not touching the sun. That's just what it looks like.
Again,
They can
though,
be miles
You
and
don't
miles. They're
understand
still behind the
scale.
sun.
if the sun
So
is
you don't
the
understand
same
scale.
altitude as the cloud, then my distance to the sun and my distance to the cloud will be about the same, which means someone over there who can see the sun can also see a cloud that same distance away. So they should see the same clouds.
What about the cloud behind? How could you know how close it is? It could be miles behind the sun, but still look like
But
it's.
then the people over there
The
would see
people
that
behind
cloud.
it.
Okay, I've reached my limit. I'll see you guys later.
Right? Thanks, Nar.
I totally get it.
Right.
This guy's completely
Right?
disingenuous.
So if the sun has clouds on both sides of it, then someone over there looking at the sun would see the cloud.
But who said the clouds are physically surrounding it? They could be miles behind it and still look like they're behind it.
But
I
the
mean, nobody's
person
saying
over
it's-
there would see those clouds in front of the
but-
sun.
But wait, you still don't explain the footage and why it looks
Okay,
like that.
so now I'm
Where
going to
is the
explain it.
scientific
Now I'm going to
explanation?
explain it. Now I'm going to
Okay,
explain
sure.
it. Ready? Here we go. Where's
And
my...
I'm also.
Where's my... I need... Hold on. I got this. I'll be right back.
It's always good to not be emotionally connected to these things.
No, I think we could debate and have a calm conversation. Nobody has to get tense, you know?
Here, this was a few months ago, and I can show video of the whatever you believe it is coming all the way from coming in and going out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can you play video on a green screen? I don't think you can.
No, not video. You'd have to do it from like another device.
Just so you don't think I.
This should work.
Just doesn't even make sense.
I haven't tested this on camera, so I don't know if this is going to come through. This could be a big fail on my part. Let's see. What does that look
Here
like?
we go.
Is that? Oh yeah, that looks great. That looks great. Okay. So I have a piece
Wait,
of
it's not
tissue.
a ball.
I have a piece of wax paper, and I have a really bright light. Okay. So if I completely obscure it, see how I can't see the paper? But then as soon as the paper is outside the bright light, so it looks like I'm pushing this paper behind the light, right? But I'm not. It's in front. But it looks like I'm putting it behind the light.
Yeah,
Wow!
When you take it out of the light, can you see it's a paper? Yeah.
Yeah.
When the moon goes away from the sun, can you tell it's the moon? No.
We're talking
because
about
it doesn't-
clouds. We're talking about clouds in the
We're
sun,
talking about clouds, man.
Okay.
right? So it looks like I'm putting it behind it, but I'm actually putting
No,
it
no.
in front of it.
You can see it's going behind you.
But you
cannot
can't see the paper. You can only see the paper when it's outside the ring of the bright object. You can't see it.
Now put it behind
There.
the light.
Okay. Looks exactly the same.
No, you can see how it's going behind. It's way different.
It looks exactly the same.
I disagree. The only thing that's different is the shadowing from his hand.
but
You're not gonna get that same look in the sky.
Okay, look at my
Dude,
screen.
if you can't accept something that
This is
simple, I
using
don't know
infrared waves.
what
Yeah.
it's gonna.
No, let me see what you're doing. What are we doing?
Can you
That's-
clearly
that's
see?
not-
Yeah,
the
that
line?
looks exactly
it's
like
not.
what I just showed you.
No, the one there,
Those,
the one
those
behind
clouds
it.
aren't as dense as the
Yeah, they're
dense
all in
layer
front.
of them.
But-
They're all in front.
But that's the thing.
Okay,
like
let's
it
use
doesn't
infrared.
even
Let's
hold
use infrared.
logical.
No, I
hold
can
on,
I can
hold on.
simulate that. I can
It doesn't
simulate
even
that.
use. That doesn't
Look.
even use logical
Here, I'm
thought
gonna
process
simulate this.
because the sun cannot be in the clouds.
Okay, let's see if I can simulate this. Hold
No
on.
logical process. Why?
You can click in front of the paper.
See if I can make this really dense paper.
Okay, sure, I get you. Okay, sure.
It's white, so I don't know how else it's gonna show up.
The crazy thing is, I've seen him.
I don't know if it's too
This
bright.
has been explained.
I
To
think
him
my
numerous
exposure's
times, and he
too bright.
still doesn't get it.
I need a
Not exactly this, no.
I need a thicker object. Is this a thicker object? I need something that's not white. Why is everything I have white? I need something that's dimmer. I don't know. Let me try this. Let's see if this works. There we go. That works. See? So I can
Yep.
have a more
Okay.
dense thing
Mm-hmm.
that will obscure it, and I can have a less dense thing that doesn't obscure it. And so as your cloud, if the amount of cloud between you and the sun is more, it will be more obscured.
But here's an easier question. If the sun's in the clouds, why don't we have airplanes taking pictures above
Well,
the
we
sun?
already tried to have that discussion. It didn't work.
Okay.
Okay, good example with the book. More dense object. Can you show my screen again? For the
Yeah. What do we got?
That's CGI. It's not real.
Are you going to be?
I've been
moving
sitting
away
on that. I've been sitting
so
on that.
is this cloud behind or in front of the sun?
In
Can
front.
You tell me this one
In front.
in front. Okay. What about the top one?
In front.
In front. It's
They're
always
all
Okay,
in
what's
front.
the difference? Why is the one lit and not seen? Why is this seen? What's the difference?
So what you're looking at is a thin
It's
cloud,
thicker.
right? So the reason you can't see. All right.
What's the difference between those two
I'm
clouds?
gonna
Why is
show
this
you.
one
I'm gonna
seen?
show you. My goodness.
Okay.
Trying to explain here. I'm running a whole stream by myself, dude. Give me a minute. Right? So the book is not lit up because no light from behind it is getting through it. But with the tissue paper, the light is getting through it. So it's lit up. See how it's not lit up, not lit up, lit
Yep.
up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that's going to look.
Yeah.
The denser it is, the darker it will be.
So there's two different clouds. One is less dense and one is more dense.
There
Is
you
that what you're
go.
saying?
There you go.
Okay.
You're getting it. I'm not
Okay.
saying there's only one explanation. I mean, the explanation that the sun is in the clouds could also be an explanation, except for the fact the perfectly blue sky. So they're not seeing the same clouds.